All right. Hello, everybody. Sucrose back. We're going to try a new game today. RimWorld. It's another colony building game. And it's a lot different than Banished, which we've been playing on stream. It's a lot kind of zanier, wackier. I think it's a lot more difficult. Yeah, there's a lot going on, certainly in this game. So I'm not that great at it. I don't know as much about it as I do Banished, but I've played maybe 100 hours, a couple of colonies, a few colonies. We don't have any mods turned on. I was experimenting with this Path Void mod. It doesn't seem to work very well. It's a very moddable game. There are tons of mods out there, but I'm gonna try it without mods. We're gonna make a new colony. I was thinking of doing the Rich Explorer because I like starting with just one person and sort of expanding slowly. Looks like they also start with gun turrets, which is pretty nice. And usually I have these custom settings that where I've turned off certain events that I do not like, in particular infestations and the purple haze or whatever. I can't remember what it's called, but you can't go outside. I think it would be more interesting to leave them on, so we're going to just do straight up the Rich Explorer. And I think that's it for this screen. So default settings for this. So in RimWorld, the events that happen to you are dictated by the storyteller. So there's Cassandra Classic, Phoebe Chillax, and Randy Random. I usually pick Chillax. I think I'm going to go for her today. We'll do maybe some challenge. Let's see. Casual players who still want to challenge. Threats are dangerous. I really like building up a base, building up a settlement. I think it's really enjoyable, but I think it might be more interesting to try being challenged. The problem is I don't like the combat so much. People tend to build these elaborate, cheesy defenses called kill boxes. And then they balk at people who say the combat's too hard because they have these kill boxes. So I think I'll leave it on some challenge, and we will do permadeath. I don't want to be able to load to get rid of mistakes. So yeah, so it'll be a mostly relaxing game. A lot of stuff will still come and attack us, and there'll be plenty of problems, diseases, and whatnot. But we won't have to face Death Star level invasions. Oh, I see. Okay. All right, so these seem fine. So now it's going to generate a planet, and we're going to choose where we crash land, or I guess just land. I usually do mountain bases, but since we have infestations turned on, probably gonna not do a mountain base. I've tried one of these, I don't know, what is this called up here? Tundra. I've tried a tundra base, and I managed to get a foothold. People are actually capable of surviving even on sea ice. I think there's a lot of cannibalism involved. But I think there's a lot of people who do that. So I was thinking maybe a desert base, maybe something really hot. I've never actually played in the desert. Extreme desert. Extremely hot, dry area devoid of almost all living creatures. Immense heat and vegetation make it very difficult to survive here, even for well-adapted animals. Maybe just next to the desert. Maybe just desert. Ooh, it would be nice to live next to a road. Let's live out here. What's this? A faction, a colony. Yeah, let's live on this road. And let's see, what's the difference? This is a desert. Dirt road. Let's just live right here. I guess trees are the big thing. We'll have to conserve. Nah, we're gonna live at the crossroads. Let's live right here. Arid shrubland. So very hot. This looks good to me. It's not dry enough for a true desert. So this is a very dry place, but that looks good. So we'll be in the southwest sharp locust scrub crossroads. And we're a rich something, so we have to choose our one person to start with. Not going to be a person with a bad back. I'm sorry, Maddox. So in RimWorld, your colonists, excuse me, your colonists have lots of properties. In terms of the skills that they bring to the table, and also in terms of the traits. So these are generally like modifiers, but sometimes they're just like pyromaniac means that she does not extinguish fires and occasionally starts random fires. Also not a good solo colonist, in case anyone, in case there's a fire. And a lot of the colonists can't do every job, so Pepper here can't do researching and can't do crafting. He also hates women and is an asshole. He is a real winner as well. So we're looking for someone to be our sole colonist. I think we're looking for somebody who can be everything, who can do a little bit of everything, and who doesn't have horrible, like Scarlet can't haul. She can't do social stuff, she can't craft, she can't cook, she can't firefight. It's just horrible for solo. We could do Jen, because the only thing she's missing is artistic and intellectual, which we won't need at the beginning. Oh, but she's also incapable of dumb labor. Okay, well. And Becker, boy, this is a real group of winners here. Becker has cancer and a bad back. And psychically sensitive, so he's more susceptible to these certain psychic ailments. So Tao can do everything, but he always feels like shit, and he likes pain. I'm actually thinking Tao might be our best bet. Yeah, so we have to have somebody who can do dumb labor. At like, there's no way. We have to be able to haul. Now we can hit this randomize button and get a new group of people, but I like the idea of being limited and letting the randomness drive us. So that's what I'm going to try to stick to. So I think we'll go with Tao. If we can keep him happy, he's not bad. So masochism is actually a nice thing to have, because it means if he ever gets hurt, he'll be happy instead of sad. He's a good shooter. His construction's 0, but we can get that up to 3 fairly quickly, and then he can build stuff. I think it actually takes like construction 3 to build things, even like a campfire. So that's definitely a negative, but excuse me, I think this will be, I think we'll go for this. So I'm going to put in, hi, Chuni Polska. Welcome. Would you like a character named after you? I'm just picking our first character here, and you are first person to say hi. Okay. All right, Chuni Polska. I figured with the Polska. All right. So I think this is going to be, so you're going to be a child spy and a medieval doctor. Oh, you're a woman. Well, I don't know if I can change the gender, but I'll just make the first name Beth. But it shows Chuni as the character's name. All right, so this is going to be our person, child spy. Child spy. Kind of a strange person, but Chuni can do everything, so that's what we're going to go for. All right. You wanted more the grit and consequence of real life, like they talk about in the history books. You want to know what real challenge and consequence felt like. Decades in cryosleep, you're landing in an unknown rim world, real consequences await you. So, wait, Maddox? Oh, I didn't choose the right person. I have to drag it to the top. All I did was select him. I'm just gonna go and, oh, that's a shame. I'm gonna have to restart. But we know the high titanium tank. We know the seed, and we chose Phoebe Chillax, some challenge, and I put in sucrose and hit generate. All right, well, we might not get the same, I mean, hopefully we get the same world, but if not, it's okay. So I went down here. Yeah, okay, this is the same world, so great. So we had selected this arid shrubland. And we have different people, so we'll have to look through the people again. I really don't want someone with a chemical interest. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's super crazy. There's so much to think about. I don't want a pyromaniac. Oh wow, psychically sensitive, 80% extra. That's not good either. Kind and a jogger. That sounds good, but capable of cleaning. I mean, that's doable. So maybe bad luck. I don't want somebody addicted to ambrosia. Psychopath. So Psychopath is actually not bad, but Pyromaniac is terrible. So what about a Criminal Surgeon? Chemical interest. I think we're going to have to go with Bad Luck, the Mob Henchman. So also has low construction, and because she can't clean, we're going to struggle a little bit with maybe keeping the mood up around the base. Right, so before all I did was select it, and I realized I have to drag it to the top. That was totally my bad. We're gonna rename Chuni Polska, and now she's female, so that works out. Right. Oh, it's actually male. I just thought the hair sort of looked female, but oh well. All right. So this will be it. So we have to watch out for stuff getting dirty, and she can't do research, but we'll get somebody who'll do that. I think we start off with kind of advanced research because of the scenario, so it's not going to be such a problem. All right, here we go. This is for real this time. So she has a little companion here, an Arctic wolf, which is not great. Ooh, she has a charge rifle. Okay, let's get that. So I'm just gonna allow her access to all this just Glitter World medicine. Wow, that's amazing. Some lumber. Ooh, and a place to live. So let's build our first house in this building. Let's get a lay of the land. So there's this pre-built structure here. It's probably an ancient, what do you call it? Ancient danger. Otherwise, it's just kind of shrubby brushland. Looks like we have a bunch of agave, and I think you can eat that. Wow, we actually start, so we can build an air conditioner. So I think we're gonna be cool. Maybe get a little place to store food, and all right. So so one thing we can do, since I don't really see a whole lot of buildings close by, let's deconstruct this. That'll help train her skill. So that'll help train her construction skill. And in the meantime, it'll give us blocks to start building with. So just for now, I'm going to put a sleeping spot and Chuni's bed. We'll also want to mark out a stockpile for all the things that are going to decompose. So, for example, packaged survival meals, components, medicine. So we'll allow foods. We won't allow stone blocks, gold. I mean, it doesn't really matter for now, but yeah, I'll just leave it. All right, so that'll be our stockpile. Speed it up to, let's say, 2. So yeah, this is going to be super slow at the beginning because she's going to slowly deconstruct the stuff, and slowly her construction's going to go up. So she's already at level 1, but it gets slower and slower. So let's see. So Chuni, say make a wood bed. We need to see how much wood we actually have to work with. So we can chop that down for wood. Those look like cactuses. I don't know how much wood a cactus has. Probably not a whole lot. And there's also these berry bushes for food. And maybe if we're lucky we find some cheap medicine. But I don't see it. Got a lot of animals running around. Elephants and rats. Alright, so now that we have a couple blocks, these are sandstone. We're going to finish up the house. And I like making doors out of wood because they open faster. So, alright, so let's start thinking about what the priorities are. I think any time we want to construct, because that shouldn't take, you know, once she finishes constructing, she can get back to whatever she's doing. Growing maybe is next. Plant cutting. Okay, that's decent to start with. She has a fantastic weapon, so hunting should be a cinch. Alright, and we're going to put outside, we're going to put... oh, she's right next to a geothermal. So out here, she'll bring things like chunks, these chunks of rock and slag and stuff like that. I don't know why she just didn't want to finish this, but she really wants to deconstruct. There we go. Okay, she's putting a roof on her house, and it's 85 degrees, which is pretty hot, but not deadly. Let's see how cool it gets at night. Can also remove these little bits of stone floor to use as building material. We're going to do that. And tomorrow we probably want to focus on getting all this stuff hauled. So as these things sit out in the sun, they degrade. So we want to make sure that we get them in inside. Silver, steel, uranium. Oh yeah, I'll build horseshoes for now. Just anywhere. So I want to go in here and I'll uncheck jade and stone, steel. Okay, get rid of those. Once we actually get things put into the stockpile, we'll be able to see how much we have. This wood isn't going to last very long, so I'm hesitant to use it. I'll try to speed it up at night. But yeah, very convenient source of power. We can't use it just yet, but we can still build solar panels until we do. The dog's eating our food, but I guess that's okay. Let's see. Her hunting's at 6, so that's pretty good for starters. And we have lots of stone blocks to work with. So all in all, pretty good start. A lot of good resources on the map. This compacted machinery is useful. Compacted steel, of course. A little bit more bricks down here we can take. All right, so now she's hauling the wood into her house. And the reason I'm putting these out here is just to save space. They don't degrade in the sun. So we're just going to leave them out. And the silver, though, I want to keep safer because, I don't know, we might get attacked. Yeah, see, they've already lost 3 points of durability being in the sun. So we can talk about our animals. We want to start training them to haul. So actually, we don't have to make a... I mean, the wood bed might be more comfortable, but we can make a sandstone bed, which is definitely better than a sleeping spot. All right, so the game suggests we build defenses. Now, how is Chuni's mood? So, she's living in an ugly environment, very hungry, slept on the ground, awful bedroom, in the dark. She's got a lot to complain about. I guess those are fair complaints, though. Alright, so, oops, Chuni can live here. I mean, sleep there. That'll help her mood a bit. And I think we got everything, we got all the good stuff moved into the stockpile. So I think now we should think about growing some food. So let's set up a grow zone. It looks like this is just desert, sand. This area is very fertile though. And this too. I'm looking down on the bottom left. So let's, just to get some food real quick, let's grow some rice. I think that that's the fastest growing vegetable. And, all right, so she's gonna sow the rice fields. And in the meantime, we'll start thinking about, so what is she going to do with the rice? We want to make an electric stove, and maybe we'll get a solar generator. The problem is that these take construction 6 and 4. We have a visitor. So Chuni is at 2. So can't make any of the good power stuff. Let's see. What about... That takes 4. So we don't want to sell any food or components. We would like to buy some components, but... Oh, and we're actually rich because we started with so much silver. I'm just going to buy a couple of components. It's no big deal. Get those inside as fast as possible. So components are used to make a bunch of technical stuff, like solar panels and things. Very useful to have. And money doesn't really get you anything, so it's good to use it up. So we can't really build any power buildings because her construction's not high enough. So then what I'm going to do is, for now, we'll build a fueled stove that she'll have to power with wood. But that's okay. We'll open these up so we can see better. So 30 meals, tons of silver, less than 300 wood though. All right, let's start learning how to cook. Build yourself some simple meals. So she picked up some berries off the ground, and I mean, not picked them up, she chopped the bushes, gathered, and then she's going to turn those into meals. Now you can eat them directly, but cooking them... Alright, so here's our first problem. A local squirrel has gone mad. This is, I feel like every game starts with an angry squirrel. Very close to the base. So Chuni, we will tell her to hunt the squirrel just so that she gets heads up. Uh-oh. That was quick. Okay. So everything's good. The attack stuff is interesting. It's not really a game about... Why do I keep clicking that? It's not a game about... No mods. Nope. Just the plain game. It's not really a game about combat, but there tends to be a lot of combat. Especially with shooting animals for food, and then the animals get mad that you shot them. So all this food is going to spoil unless we refrigerate it. But we can build a little fridge. So I think that should be our next little project. That'll help work her... get her construction up. So let's build it over here, and we won't... I don't want to build it too big for now. So something like that, and something like that. So let's see, one more thing. We'll go ahead and make sure we get this cooler in. So the cold side goes inside. Great. But we can't... Oh, we don't have electricity. Well, we need to build it anyway, so might as well build it. Looks like she got sick. She can't clean, as you may remember. She's incapable of cleaning. So her environment is going to just be disgusting. But there's not a lot we can do. I think we should set up another room to keep a prisoner, because having a prisoner is gonna mean that we have a potential recruit. Oh, speaking of which, somebody just fell from the sky. So she really likes bionic arms, and she's abrasive. She can't attack or research, but otherwise is pretty good. I think I'm going to take her in. So we were just going to set up a room, but we don't have it now. So I'm going to put a sleeping spot down here, make it medical. And I'm going to tell Junie to rescue Ellis. So she'll patch her up. She's got a lot of problems. Hopefully these will heal. Oh, she's trying to leave, so we can be annoying about this and arrest her. But we don't have any place to put her. We don't have a jail. So our only hope is that she actually collapses on the way out, which she probably will. She seems to be in pretty bad shape. But you never know. We definitely need more blocks. I don't want to build with wood. We can build with steel, but that's not great. And we can make these blocks. So out of like a slate chunk, for example, you can make slate blocks. But we don't have the building for that yet. But she's learning how to build slowly. Construction's at 3. Probably by the time we get this room finished, she'll be at 4, and so we can build the like a solar panel. We'll need a bench for chopping corpses up, butchering them. Can make it out of steel, gold, silver. Huh. I kind of think we should make it out of steel, but maybe not. Which reminds me, since actually we can grow stuff, we might as well just grow wood. I think this is the fastest growing tree. So, oh no. So our first raid, it's probably, yeah, it's just one person coming from sort of northwest. So what we're probably going to do is recruit Junie, which basically says don't do anything on your own. You're going to do what I tell you. And we're just going to move her in a position behind these rocks, which will give her a little bit of cover. And she should attack. This guy's got a handgun, so who knows? Oh, look at that. Oh, he's using the house as protection. And we just shot our dog. And now he's beating up our dog. We're both shooting the house. It's not going great. Junie just vomited. Oh. And just got shot. I'm gonna try to sneak around the house. Leave our dog alone. You rascal. Stop shooting our dog. So Junie's not looking too good. She got shot in the torso and the spine. This is exciting. There's a lot of blood around Rusty, but probably a lot of that is from the dog. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but I just realized we should give the dog a sleeping spot so she can lay down. All right, so Chuni downed Rusty. Rusty, I don't like Rusty. Can't do half the things. He's volatile. So Chuni's going to put Rusty down. And then she's going to pass out. So I'll make it so she can self-tend. Hi, DNA Goa. Welcome back. I'm glad you're enjoying our little fight here. All right, so she's gonna rest. Actually, just go ahead. Wait. All right, make her bed medical. Rest until healed. And actually, tend to yourself. Did that work? Okay, so that Glitter World medicine is fantastic. And so she healed herself quite well. But it'll take time to recuperate. Ooh, that was something. So now we have to decide what we want to do with bodies. Wow, already back to normal. So yeah, it's a fantastic game. I think we should make a little place to put corpses for now. Let's build sort of a graveyard over here. And we'll put human corpses. And we won't put human corpses here. Alright, so she's going to do all sorts of stuff. She's got to repair the house. Let's go ahead and get that gun inside. That might be worth something. This should help her construction, I think. Yeah. So pretty soon we'll be able to build like a wind, what do you call it? A wind turbine. Okay, we got our let's move him out. They get debuffs when they see corpses, so I'm going to move him out of the way. Alright, we have a butcher table. So let's butcher creatures forever. Sorry. How'd this dog do? So she got shot. She got shot, but looks all right. Okay, and another trader. A lot going on in this game. These pants are crap. Wow, a lot of stuff to trade. Panther meat. I think we need some panther meat. Ooh, these components are a lot cheaper than another place. So, like I say, I've never lived in the desert before. I don't know what clothes are good for living in the desert. I think dusters are good. But that's all I know. I don't really think I want any of this. We could get a hospital bed. We actually have enough room. That might be worth it. Because it's going to be a while before we can build one. Let's get a hospital bed. We'll sell these pants. And yeah, that'll be fine. So we'll replace this with furniture. Oh, we can't build it. Oh no, just because we have the bed, we can't put it up because we don't have the research, I guess. Oh, okay, no, we can install it. Good. I was a little bit worried there for a second. All right. And we've just about got our little refrigerator set up. I think this is going well. Why are you sleeping? Oh, because I made her bed a medical bed. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. Well, that's okay. A night under the stars won't be so bad for you. And all this blood and vomit and dirt is just going to stick around because poor Chuni can't clean. As soon as we finish this building, I'm going to set a little building over here to be our prison because we really need a second person. Yeah, so because this building existed, how do you do it? You have to claim it to make sure that the colonists consider it their own building. So now she'll repair it automatically. Okay, good. I love that this place has year-round growing season. That's exciting. I'm gonna mark that one to be moved so we have a path. So it looks like our squirrel, we're a little bit late on the squirrel. Boy, that squirrel had asthma. Poor thing. I wonder if we should make it so that, so if we disallow rotten, actually I'm not sure what that does because there's nowhere to move it to. Alright. Alright, I'm going to pause for just a second, but I will be back in 2 minutes. All right, I'm back. This is a pretty interesting start with the single rich person, because we have so much silver that we can afford to do kind of crazy things like get a hospital bed right off the bat. We should probably be buying other things, but I'm not. I haven't played enough to really know. Another caravan. We're really lucky with that too. All right, let's get this room up. Let's get this room up. All right, so we want to take a look at all these traders just in case they have something really interesting. So let's see, more meat and fuel. A couple more components. We should probably start growing some cotton too. Let's figure out how to read this. So minimum comfortable temperature. So this doesn't help with the heat. It just helps with cold. On the other hand, same with pants. But a toque will reduce. I guess that means it reduces the maximum. So it's actually bad. So we don't want toques. Okay, well, there's not really a whole lot here we want then. She's still struggling with just building walls, but her construction's at 4, so let's figure out where we want our wind turbine. So you have to keep these free of obstructions. So I think I don't want to put it too far away, but I think I'll just put it here. Looks good to me. All right. So this room is just, even looking at it is disgusting. I'm starting to feel kind of bad for her, but she can't do anything about it. I don't really understand how someone would be incapable of cleaning, but it is what it is. All right, Trini, you can do it. First try. Come on, come on, come on. Nice. We need a battery. Because the wind is not always... just gonna put it next to her bed, whatever. It's probably terrible, but the wind isn't always blowing. And in fact, it looks like, oh, I'm not sure how this works. So I thought you had to keep both sides clear, but it's not complaining that this side's blocked. So maybe it's incoming from the top. But we're going to move these 2 pieces anyway. Ooh, we have alpacas. So you can tame animals and keep them as farm animals and get their wool. All right, so we want to get these inside. So let's make a food stockpile. And it'll also include, there's a couple of things that go bad when they're warm. So herbal medicine is one of them. And then we'll also keep in animal corpses because that way they won't spoil. And we'll make this, it'll be fine. So then we'll take this, we'll take food off of this. And herbal off. Alright, a lot of stuff going on. Let's get those inside. So I'm going to change cooking to 2. So that way she'll haul before she cooks. And hopefully we can get all this food in this stockpile. I'm not sure what you mean, SQR. You cannot move stones. If you mean chunks, you can tell them to move them, and then they'll put them in stockpiles. I don't want you to rest just yet. Haul some of these. All right, so our refrigerator is working. This cooler brings the temperature down to a little over 20 degrees Fahrenheit. And so the food that we put in here is frozen. So this is a big step because it means we can actually start to stockpile food. Let's see, it's okay to put packaged survival meals in here. We won't put them in here. It's okay. What do you want to explain again what you mean? SQR? So I guess what? Oh, he's going to plant all those. All right. All right. That's fine in the long run, but I really want this stuff inside, so I'm just going to help him. One of the things I really like that this new patch added is the ability to queue items with shift. Queue actions, I mean to say. All right, we've used up 2/3 of our starting wood. How'd our wolf do? Pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm okay letting her do this growing. Once it's all sown, she won't have to mess with it for a while, so I'm just going to let it happen. Obviously, we need so many things, but it's hard to say what's most important. But what I'm going to do is go ahead and set up that jail. Maybe, I don't want to make it too big, but That's not bad. And then we can put like a slate, oops. Like a slate door. It's harder to break down. So, but we're gonna need more sandstone. Uh-oh, it's starting to lightning. Which means that we might get some fires. But I think it's raining. And I'm gonna mark some of these so that we have a path. Oh, okay. Is it just stones? Because I'm pretty sure if stones were on this side, it would block it. But maybe it's only the short side, and the long side it's okay. Like the wind is coming from here, or something like that. So far it looks pretty good. I might... No, I'll leave it. I was going to just move the silver out here, but we'll probably spend it so fast. Alright, we have a fire. But it's raining, so it goes out. Just like playing Banished, it's really particular when you only have one person to do everything. You have to really spread yourself kind of thin. But I think it's exciting that way. Right, so they're much happier eating from a table. I think I'll do that now. I'm a little bit worried about the size of this place, but it's a lot of wood. I think I might actually go ahead and make a bench to make more bricks, which is a stonecutter's table. And I'm gonna let's see where. So what I'll probably do is I'll expand this room and build separate bedrooms. I'm just gonna put it here for now. Man, so we're out of wood, we're out of steel, and Chuni's is unhappy now. All right. Let's do it out of wood. Here. And we'll mark some of these trees. And it's already nighttime. So let's see, did we finish? It looks like we finished taking apart this building that was over here. But I saw other ones close by. Like there's these. It's granite. We still got plenty of survival meals. All right, let's it's kind of far away. I really thought there was something closer. All right, then I'm just going to work on the block cutter. Let's get some. See how much wood we get from a cactus. 12. Oof, that's tough. That is tough. It's probably a good thing I'll let her grow these trees. She needs to take care of this fire. So, with her own trees growing, should do a lot better than trying to build these, to chop down these cactuses. But they take a long time, something like 20 days, 14 days. So what just happened is that when you have a battery, the batteries can overload randomly. It's just an event that happens. I don't think there's any reason for it. And it starts a fire. And hopefully it doesn't burn anything down. But if your building's made out of wood, well, it's a lot trickier because it burns a lot faster. So much to do. You got to get a second person. The ultimate goal of this game is to escape the planet that you're on, and so you need to build a ship or find a ship, and apparently the hidden ship is there. Strix Det Peaks, which is almost definitely on the opposite side of the world. We are here, and that is a long distance. So it's about 36 days travel, which is doable, but it honestly might just be easier to build a ship. So, and we're also out of just like straight up edible food. I hate to micromanage, but I'm just gonna get her to cook a couple meals. Okay, and if they eat raw potatoes, sometimes it's fine. I mean, these are rice, sorry. But if they eat raw food, it's sometimes it's fine. But a lot of times, ooh, it's so hot that we can't cool down the room. And another problem, being attacked by a rat. So I think you can like double insulate, like you can put 2 walls and that helps insulate. We can try that. But I was actually wanting to expand this. So April, May. So it's actually early in the year too. It's going to get really hot. All right. Wow. Did not hit it. That was lucky. It's funny, even the smallest little creature can wind up killing you due to infections and things like that. And this, I don't know if you've seen this place, but it is a lot of infectious material in there. Chuny, chuny, chuny. Awful barrack, feeling terrible, hot, ugly environment, ate without table, in darkness, and uncomfortable. So we can put a lamp in there. That'll help. So many things we're trying to do at once. We need wood to finish the bench to get stone. Or we can chop down trees. I'm just trying to get the ones that are at 100% instead of grabbing the ones that are at like 50. This has got to be close to being finished. I think it's the last tree. Okay, so now she's going back to hauling. Good. Good, good, good. So haul, haul, haul. Good. Now she's cooking. She's meditating. So feeling great, spacious interior, much better mood today. I'd love to make her an actual room, but we just don't have the building materials for it. So all right, so she's gonna, so look at this. So rice by itself actually takes longer to spoil than simple meals. So instead of building 20, I'm just gonna keep like 5 on hand. I actually didn't even realize that until just now. So these are kind of like ready to eat meals, not packaged in some way. Oh dear, apparently she's a very bad miner. She's mining 1. So another skill struggle here. Maybe, I mean, we need it though, so. Dear, oh dear. Yeah. So I'm not sure if stone cutting actually increases their craft. I kind of don't think it does. I mean, it is a craft activity, but I don't think it helps them practice it. Which is kind of, oh, don't eat the packaged meals. What nutty? Nutty, am I really going to have to do this? So All right, so the animal area is where Nutty can go. So now it's everywhere. And we're going to make it so that he cannot access the storage pile. And in fact, I don't want him in the kitchen either, the fridge. So he'll have to eat from out here. Hopefully corpses and stuff. Otherwise he's going to eat me out of house and home. Alright, more travelers. Alright. And she mined her first brick. Well, not brick, but iron. My gosh, that stuff grows quickly. Huh. So at some point we should also have her hunt things to practice her shooting and to get skin and stuff like that to make leather, to make clothes. But I feel like we have to do basic stuff before we can worry about that. Maybe this is too big. Just gonna shrink it a little bit for now. Just a little. Okay. Tomorrow I'm going to focus on the wood. We need 75 to build this bench. All right, so let's see, 12 from a cactus. Oh, 12 from this other one too. That's so sad. 30 from that one. All right. Is that? That's a lot. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So now at a stonecutter's table, I want to make anything forever. And I want you, let's get the wood. I want you to do it now. And let's see if construction doesn't go up. Mining, crafting. I don't think it actually helps them skill up anything. So this is slate. So let's change these to be slate. I'll let her do one more. So we need a bed in here. Might as well make it out of slate too. Okay, eclipse doesn't affect us. We don't have solar. Yeah, so basically all these random events happen. They're not really random because of the storyteller. So if we're doing poorly, and we're doing pretty poorly, then it'll actually help you. So it'll drop, it just dropped a bunch of gold. If you're doing really well, then pirates might come and try to take it from you, things like that. So it keeps it interesting, it keeps it challenging. I think it works more than it doesn't. It can feel a little bit like it's punishing you for doing well, but you know, why do well if not to try new challenges? Is she going to get the gold? Ooh, a gazelle. Okay. Oof. Okay. Good. All right, so she got, oh, it's no big deal. She got bruised. All right, put that in storage. She's going to tend to herself. Oh, but don't use, oh no. I don't want her to use Glitter World Medicine for a bruise. Okay, she's take a little break. So I'm thinking maybe we should actually, if we use this hospital bed in this second room, we can use it as a prison / med bay, depending on what we need. I think I'll do that. Okay, Chuni's up to her usual self. And we'll put this here. But we don't quite have enough slate, so she needs to make some more. Solar flare, on the other hand, is bad. It means that all the electrical buildings stop working, which can really, really mess you up. For example, if you rely on turrets for defense, in our case, it means that a refrigerator is no longer a refrigerator. But it didn't last too long, so that's good. So hopefully come over here, build a roof. Yeah. Good. And now we'll say this is... For now, we'll leave it as medical. It's a lot cleaner than the other, so the infection chance is lower. And if we get arrest somebody, a prisoner, we'll switch this to prisoners. But until then, we're looking pretty good. So Yeah, I guess we just start building buildings. We want a much. We want her to have a bedroom, and in fact, we'll probably want bedrooms for lots of people eventually. We'll want a room for doing crafting stuff. They get bonuses when they're near certain things. Boy, food grows so quick. I'm used to living in cold biomes, and the temperature often is a problem. She's still at 1? Yeah. She's nearly at 2, though. A gardener named Patrick Christian calls you from nearby. He's being chased by pirates from the missile kangaroos. Begs for safety and offers to join a colony. If you accept, you have to fight off the pirates on his tail. Well, that is a shame. Because I don't think we can fight off pirates, so good luck. His screams. Yeah, I mean, what are you going to do? Okay. Usually these steam geysers are a much bigger deal, I think, than on a desert planet, than on desert biome. Because in the cold, they provide warmth. But here, it's kind of not even... It's not even useful. You can use them to get electricity, but... I'm trying to think. So maybe we'll build our house out here. Just around it, or up here, maybe. It's not, none of this is placed very well. Oh dear. A pack of man-hunting chinchillas have entered the area. They will roam the region hunting for humanoid flesh. Luckily, this pack is only 1. So we're going to hunt it. Oop. Nice. He didn't even scratch us. Hauling gazelle. How did we get a gazelle? Did Nutty? I bet Nutty killed it. Do we want to rescue the chinchilla? Do we want a pet chinchilla? So I think this means it can't haul, but it can do other stuff. I don't really think I want another mouse to feed. Poor thing. To deal with the fact that it is so hot, I could build a second air conditioner. We'll probably want one for the main base itself, too. Which means we need to expand our power, which means we need more steel. But that's how these kind of games go. They, you know, it wouldn't be very interesting if you'd beaten it without having to do anything. But I don't want corpses here. No animal corpses there. And no mechanoid corpses there. I want mechanoid corpses here. There we go. So each one of these corpses gives us leather, which we can use to turn into clothes. We have to have a tailoring bench, which we need room for, of course. All right, back over 100 wood. That's good. So after this tree, we'll see what her next inclination is. To play horseshoes, okay. Okay, just got double whammied. So every colonist of the male gender winces in pain. So I've been calling Chuni a she because Chuni, the viewer, is a she. But she's actually a he, and so she's taken a hit now to her mood. Also, our battery broke down, which is bad because it means that we no longer have power for our air conditioner. So I'm going to wake Chuni up, which she's not going to like. But it is what it is. So what we're seeing here is a brownout kind of thing. There's not enough power to... peace talks. We can't deal with that. We're barely surviving. But there's factions in this world, 3 of which are mad at us, 2 allies. And you can go and you can try to convince them to be your ally. I put these here just so that I know where the edges are. So I might extend this out. I don't know what to do about this. I mean, don't want it indoors. It's so hot. So I might just build around it and leave it unroofed in sort of a hole in our base. All right, we're really running out of space now in our stockpile. Goodness gracious. All right, good. She's getting some more bricks. We need bricks. Okay, someone to trade with. All right. Medicine. Okay, so we have a pretty good weapon, but it actually doesn't have very long range, so I'd honestly switch it out for like a rifle. But yeah, I know it generates some energy, but it also generates heat, and I want to build my base there, so I need to have it outside. I don't think I want any of this, but I can sell this revolver. Oh, it's $1. Okay, well, like, so here's what I'm thinking. So I'm thinking I'll extend this out just a little bit. I mean, maybe I don't even need to do that. Let's just say I don't do that. That's ridiculous. All right, we don't have enough materials. But if I go out like this, I want to sort of build this outside. So So maybe I'll do this. I think that's enough space to build the... I can't place it, but I think that's enough space to build the the generator. It just seems like an awful lot of wasted wall. So maybe... I mean, it's also kind of cute. Like, we can imagine little windows that they look in the geyser. The fridge, I'm probably going to extend over here to the left. So this will all be crafting, and then I want to figure out how I want to do the rooms, the barracks, the places where people live. I kind of want it to maybe go this way up here, so maybe like a hallway. So what if I did that, just to make it symmetric? And then a hallway. Don't want the rooms to be too big. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 by 4, that seems fantastic. I'd be very happy with that. Oh, but then that doesn't have the hallway. Okay. So something like that. Then I can just extend this up. It's kind of nice. All right, that's what we're doing. So what do we have? A lot of slate, so I think I'm just going to lay it out in slate. And for starters, yeah, it sounds like our wolf is out hunting, which is good. That way he can get his own food. Construction is nearly at 6, which will let us build a solar panel to get another kind of energy coming in. Now the question is, do we want to close this off and make it its own thing? I'm going to say no. I think it's weirder like this, and I kind of like it. So let's actually put a door in. Oh, or we could close it here and then open this wall. I think I'll build a separate room for storage. So, or we could just make that our storage for now. For some reason, this is much easier in the mountain. I feel like you have more space, even though it's the opposite. It's just so hard to build walls. But for now, we're going to have a door. I think we're just going to knock the wall down anyway. I think we can do it. Change my mind. So if we can build these two things, then I can not go ahead and knock this completely down. And then roof it. So let's do that. So keeping it cold. Perfect. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to deconstruct these walls, which will give us more material and more space. Oh no, a heat wave. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and build a second cooler, this time in the base itself. We don't have the... Okay, all right, we can do this. This will be fine. So we'll open that up. We'll mine this. Slowly, slowly, slowly mine this. Okay. So we'll get this cooler in before it gets really hot. It's already 130 degrees. So it might be too late, but it is what it is. Okay. I hope that's enough. Nice. Okay, so we'll say the target temperature is 70, maybe 74, just to... all right, it's cooling down very slowly. Wow, that's crazy. All right, so it's working. And we did it pretty quickly. So it's down to 85. That sounds pretty good. Still haven't built that table. What did we build it out of? Sandstone. Okay. All right, well, we're about to get some sandstone. All this is ready to harvest. It's just too much to do. No, what you're going to do is you're going to deconstruct. Oof. Okay, another battery explosion. Wow, there's so much going on. All right, is that going to give us the sandstone we need? No. Oh well. So I'm going to move this up to 80. I think she's okay up to 80. Let's see. The gear, she can go up to 90. So this will be fine. But now we're running out of power. We can build a solar panel or a second wind turbine. What's the disadvantage to the solar? How many megawatts or whatever, kilowatts? Doesn't say. Cover effectiveness, flammability, market value. I don't see how much power it generates. I can look at this one because it tells me, but not before I build it. Well, whatever. Let's build. We'll have a solar. Here. Did we? Oh, I think we just messed up the power. All right, we got someone from space who's not looking very good. Psychically dull, that's good. She's a jogger, that's good. Capable of violent, caring, social. I mean, she's not bad, but she's really hurt. Like, her spine is cracked. How close is she? Should we try to patch her up? During this heat wave? She can't attack. But she can do dumb labor. I'm gonna get her. So I'm gonna capture her. We'll make this for prisoners. This is maybe a bad idea, but we're gonna capture her. And just, I really want this alpaca. I'm gonna tame this alpaca. All right. So we've captured her. Now she's gonna be bandaged up. Health. Fine. Maybe we should give her the Glitter World stuff. Why not? Other than it being really valuable. Alright, well, she's not giving it to her anyway, so. All right, so now that we have a prisoner, we have to make sure that she's going to be taken care of. Since this is our only person, I'm going to go ahead and make sure she wardens first thing. All right. All right, everything's good. Everything's good. She's probably going to die, but, you know, whatever. So, I feel like we somehow messed up the power. Now, we don't have any power. Like, by building this, it somehow erased those lines. So, I mean, we don't have enough steel to build this. So I feel like I should just build temporary lines. Which is kind of silly, but we need to get the AC working. No. All right, we're out of steel. All right, lot of juggling that we're trying to accomplish. Oh man, so now the AC died in the middle of the heat wave. I'm gonna force her to mine this, which she doesn't care. Okay, all right, well that's fine. I guess I'll let her sleep. It looks like maybe the temperature doesn't affect how long the food lasts, which is kind of strange. So it's either frozen or it's not. Or it's just a very minor effect. She has a 0.5% chance of recruiting her. Extremely hot and in pain, so that's really hurting us. If she breaks, it could be it. That could be the end of our village. Oh no. So Chuni passed out. And our dog never was trained in, well, anything, but especially rescue. So I think we just have to hope that Chuni wakes up. Don't think there's anything we can do. Zima's not a member of our group yet. So we just have to hope that Chuni wakes up. Or that the temperature goes down. Chuni woke up. We have to get this power conduit. So the steel, okay, all right. I'm canceling that for now. We have to get these wires back. I don't understand why the wires disappeared to begin with. I feel like that's essentially a bug. No, we have to do this. Okay. Zima's doing better. Okay. All right. So maybe we're not going to fail after all. Chuni's no longer hot. And temperature is totally normal. Okay, she's malnourished, but that's good. Okay. So now the idea is let's get some more steel so that we can build this solar generator. This chance will keep going up as Xena comes to like Chuni. I mean, if Xena comes to like Chuni. And in addition, Chuni's social will go up. So after just like 2 conversations, it's already, yeah. So pretty soon it'll be at 1. So it'll keep going up. All right, 30, so 60, we need 100, so 1 more of these should do it. All right, it was looking pretty spotty there for a second, but we pulled through. But we don't have a whole lot of... All right, well, Zemo. Didn't think you were going to make it after the cracked spine, but nice job. I feel like Chuni just sleeps constantly, but I think it's just because I want her to do stuff. So, $100, $100, 56. So I think we actually need 1 more. Yeah, it's up to 4% already. So we'll get her pretty soon. So then she's going to need a place to live, to sleep. How much? 20? No. Oh, don't sleep on the floor. Okay, I think 1 more of these will do it. Oh, actually, it's enough already. Okay, good. So shouldn't run out of power anytime soon. A visitor. Joshua Marho. Well, you can't do a lot with visitors. I mean, you can like attack them and try to, you know, arrest them and recruit them, but you can't trade or anything. You can't do anything peaceful, it seems. So the I'm actually going to bump this up. We don't need to spend energy getting the temperature anywhere below 80, below 90 technically, but man, there's so much. All right, so we'll put a vent here, and a vent here. So the vents allow temperatures between rooms to equalize. So that'll be that. Okay. Got our 5 food, or 5 meals, I mean to say. I hope this doesn't mean she's going to escape. Is that what that means? Or does she get recruited? Oh no. Gosh darn it. So we cut a wall through our prison. Now we don't have a prison. I hope this isn't going to turn into a fight. So we don't have any good rooms other than the fridge. So now the fridge is a prison. Are we going to move them to the... What are you doing? Go, come back. Okay, so this is still a prison, but now this... We really goofed this. All right. Let's build the vent. Architect. Deconstruct. I think that should do it. So now this is a prison again. And she should take the bed when she needs it. Okay. And I think we need stone blocks more than food right now. All right. All right, so we're going to cancel the sandstone table. We've waited for too long for sandstone. We're going to get a slate table. We gotta make sure Chuni's happy, and this rancid, disgusting hovel is not helping. So we'll at least get rid of this 3 debuff. Hopefully. We should also try building like a chess table. We don't have the cloth for anything else. Oh. 70. Trying to, I want to save wood for what we have to use wood for. But maybe that's nothing. Actually, I think chairs. All right. I could have sworn Zima had clothes on, but Now she's nude. Naked, ugly environment, hot, heat, darkness. Well, I can give her a light. All right, we got our table. Thank goodness. Wait. Oh my gosh, this is considered outdoors because of the vent problem. I really wish replacing buildings worked better. Like, it shouldn't delete the wall until it builds the vent. I mean, I know that doesn't make sense in real life, but it causes so many problems. All right, so we're going to get the steel to build this vent, and that this won't be considered the outdoors. No. Do I have to do this after every tick? This. Still don't have enough steel. Okay. All right. Go to bed. Fine. Oh, then I cancel the lamp. Yeah. Okay. Now, I'll put the lamp back. Good. So this is indoors. And fridge is cool. And you see she's eating from the table, which should, yeah, so now she doesn't have that debuff. She's still hot and everything's ugly, but things are a lot better now. So I think I want to make her get more blocks, honestly. Oh yeah. So this way they won't ever try to build a roof here to let the heat escape. Oh, all these are marble. Well, joy, chess, marble. Boy, that's a lot of wood. Grab some more iron, steel. Wow, that's a lot of work. I had no idea a chess table was so much work. Oh, they're actually pretty valuable. Huh. Boy, her sleep schedule's all messed up. I think we should train Nutty for a rescue too. Not that we're going to get to it. Ugh, another escape pod. Carrying ambrosia. Ambrosia addiction. So we're not going to rescue her. We are going to strip her. And now we have a new set of clothes. It's a bit heartless, but that's how it is out here in the Rim worlds. They might wind up being Zima's clothes if we can actually recruit her. We'll probably rebuild this stove to make it electric. Once we get like everything else built, but I guess it's fine to leave it now. I suppose that's what we're using the wood for. Okay. All right. I need to take a 1-minute break. I will be right back. All right, I am back, and we are continuing. I think despite our life being pretty tenuous out here, we're doing all right for just having one person. But we really, really want to recruit Zima. Having 2 people increases our chances of survival astronomically. Because if one person, falls down from heat stroke, we can have somebody rescue them. So it's gonna be our. It's gonna be our main thing. Keep Zima happy, fed. Got some traders. These bedrooms are kind of small, aren't they? 4 times 6, 24. Attempting to recruit. She failed. All right. Package survival miss components. Expensive. I'm not going to buy them. But let's sell all this ambrosia. So ambrosia is a drug. It's not. I guess it's not a drug, but it is addictive. So I'm going to sell that. We're going to keep the clothes because they're actually decent. That's I think that's all we want. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe make these slightly bigger, well, like one space bigger. Because it'll make them happier. So let's say like that. Where'd she go? What is she doing? It's kind of funny, but our dog keeps killing gazelles, and then we keep taking them from her. Should try to maybe get this chess table finished, since we spent so much time on it. Wow, another escape pod? This actually looks pretty like a pretty good person. But we just can't deal with it now. I mean, I guess we could put another bed. This is how things get crazy. We could put another bed in here, like a spot on the ground. Because honestly, food is not the problem. All right, I'm gonna go for it. So let's take another look at her. She looked fine. She looked like a great character, iron-willed, and we can set her to stay up at night. She can do everything. Yeah, she's fantastic. So all right. Furniture, sleeping spot, right? So it's a prisoner bed now. Ginny's gonna wake up and capture her. I always have felt bad about the capturing thing. Like, they didn't do anything to us, but they want to walk away so quickly. They often just die as they leave, so you gotta do what you gotta do. So they're bleeding. Death in 8 hours. I really like this person, so I'm gonna set it to Glitter World. Okay. So oh, no. That's not what I want. How do you change their names? I can't figure out how to change their names. So if you know, let me know. Whew. All right. Okay, so let's make sure we are recruiting. I love that you can have prisoners and you don't give them food. All right. We have our first recruit, Zima. All right, so I can change the name now. Oh, there we go. All right, SQR. If you don't want your name, I can change it, but it is done. Oh, I misspelled it. All right. So now she needs a bed, or he. These are terrible. What is that? What is that? It's a terrible name. We are the camp of the crossroads because of where we built our base. Oh, maybe that should be the. We'll just switch it. Parthos. All right. SQR is male. It's a shame because this is a woman. I could just switch Chuny and SQR, but I want to keep the names the same. You know, the gender doesn't really play a role. If you don't want me to use it, it's fine, though. All right, so we have 2 people now. So let's set the work stuff, and now we can do a much better job of like splitting this up. So, for example, Chuny will never handle, and SQR will be in charge of that. Chuny's going to be our cook. SQR needs to construct. They'll both grow. They'll both mine. Clean. For now, let's make cleaning a priority. And I think this is fine for now. Okay. All right, Carney's getting better. I hope. Oh yes, now things are really happening. We've got 2 things happening at once. Finally, we get our 5 meals cooked real quick. This table's being built. Oh, everything's happening, just like magic. So actually, if I deconstruct this bed, it should move her to the bed. Oh, well, if she walks. And that'll be better to heal, I think, since it's a medical bed. My God, I had no clue that chess table took so much work. Maybe if you make it out of wood, it takes less work. I don't know. Right. So now I need a bed for SQR. Let's see. Don't have enough slate, but we have enough marble. I'm just going to tuck it into this corner for now. I think they'll still annoy each other with the noise, but at least SQR will have a bed. Or is it pronounced seeker, perhaps? Seeker? All right, and he claimed it. So, man, look at this. All right, Eclipse and new recruit. All right, good. Once, and again, tell me if this is wrong, but once Seeker finishes the chessboard, all right, I'm going to pronounce it Seeker. Once Seeker finishes the chessboard, he should start working on cleaning stuff up. At least I hope. If not, I'll change the priorities again. All right, so for now, I'm dropping construct down. Construct. Cleaning rock rubble. Yeah, but finish this first, because that's really close. And then we can get rid of all this vomit and blood, which has been contributing to their bad mood. All right, look at that. Magician with the broom. Whew. All right. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Beautiful. So, now what? Fridge is looking okay. I think we set this to recruit. No scars whatsoever. Goodness gracious. All right. Caravan is coming, and we have cargo pods containing hops. I mean, okay. I guess we'll take them. Let's make sure hops go in the fridge. I think raw resources, plant matter, hops. Okay. And then take them off of here. Okay. So all the worst stuff has been cleaned. So I'm going to put construction back as number 1. What happened to the dog? Right, so Chuni, I think Chuni has the highest social at 1. But let me just see if maybe. Yeah. Because Seeker can't care. Or okay, or do social. So Chuni will continue to be the trader. What's wrong with Chuni? Well, whatever. All right. Rice, what do we want to sell? I don't want rat leather or chinchilla fur. Okay. Alpaca wool bowler hat. I like it. Man, it's expensive. Everything's so expensive. Wooden dresser. It's one. I mean, we can build one, but all right. Nothing for us, really. Let's make sure one of them is going to grow. I mean, it really could construct. Oh, okay, well, she's 3. She's 4. Alright, it'll be Chuny. So we should probably focus on building the houses. Ugh. Man hunting snow hares. Another... Oh, it's 2 of them this time. Seeker doesn't have a weapon. I don't even think we have a weapon. Probably shouldn't have sold that... was it a pistol? Seeker... Oh, you're incapable of violence. Oh, that's even worse. Right. Alright, well, surely Chuny can defend us against some snow hares. Or we can actually just get... Ooh, we could get over here. Maybe they'll eat the traders. Yeah. We don't even have to do anything. Whoa. What just exploded? Did they throw... I think they threw grenades. Oh, look at this. So dropped machine pistol. So we can patch them up and I think like get some... what do you call it? Goodwill. Or I could just leave him. I don't know if I can strip him. Hi, Leopold. Yeah, it must have been the a grenade. I guess they got the rabbit. Maybe it was the holy hand grenade. I don't really even, because I'm not gonna recruit him. Let's see if we can strip him. Like, does that make them mad? I guess we'll find out. Nope. So we're just gonna let. So I'm. Yeah, I just remembered if someone dies while they're on our map, we actually lose faction, even if we didn't cause that death. So I guess I'll patch him back up at least. I didn't really want to, just because I don't want to mess with it, but I'm gonna do it. These thrombos are way too dangerous for us to mess with. Alright, so John, what exactly... Oh my goodness gracious, he just got blown to smithereens. Good luck, John. Good luck. And leaving blood everywhere, Jesus. All right, what's everybody doing? Good. All right. That's not good. So John got an infection. And food poisoning. Right now it's minor. Hopefully it'll go away. Oh, there's another one. I missed Lopez. Oof. We tended to her and she died. That's terrible tending. So, but hey, free stuff. I didn't see a message about the relationship going down, so maybe I was wrong about that. Chuni, let's move the corpse. That's not sanitary. Take that out of the. All right, it's always something. It's luckily there wasn't a fire. But we lose all the energy that was in the battery. I think that's a second infection. Yeah, so he's got an infection in his arm and his neck. It's not looking good. It is not looking good for John. So let's go ahead and place our... I don't know if... I think all that's late. So I'm going to go ahead and place these just to get our 2 bedrooms up. We'll do a vent, and we'll do AC. Okay. We don't really, I'm not going to build graves except for colonists, but we have a spot out here for, you know, presumably Nutty will eat them. I'm not going to judge Nutty. But John will pull through, surely, with 2 major infections. But at least our doctor gets practice. What's her health at? I mean, medicine's at 8. It's pretty good. John can walk, but it's still rough. Yeah, good luck, John. John's decided that he's going to leave, and he fell. Okay, so to me this seems silly. I don't understand why they try to walk away as soon as they can walk. They're just going to die, so I don't know what the point of it is. But I'm not going to arrest him. He didn't do anything wrong. Oof. All right, well, I can't remember if this was 29 or if this changed, but John is no longer with us. Okay. All right, but that's, you know, they will be remembered as the bunny slayers, and our people will write songs about them. Actually, they might carve statues about them. Great. Okay, so now it's not a bunny, it's a muffalo. This is a lot worse. So I think he'll come and he'll beat on the doors. Maybe not. Maybe that's just when they're manhunters. But as soon as someone goes outside, he's going to attack. So I kind of want to maybe deal with it. All right, good. Okay. Okay, now there's a lightning strike. Okay. I don't want you to clean the sand. I want you to put out the fire. Yeah, you'd think they'd be a little bit more careful throwing a grenade around like buildings. But to be fair, oh, we have an alpaca. Yes, a charge rifle. We started with it. Okay. I'm gonna change this to be. I'm gonna go up to 8 meals. I don't want to do too much. All right, another fire. Okay, good, good. Whew. I hope the storyteller gives us a little break. I feel like we've had a lot going on. Actually, I'll go ahead and... Oh yeah, yep. I should do that, totally. And actually cotton as well. I think that's enough. Okay, so no one is good enough at growing to make heal root, but I'll leave it and eventually they'll be able to. So what's the percentage? 3.3? We need another little bed for our buddies. So what are we going to do with this alpaca? So I really wanted the wool. That's why I got her. Him. They'll eat grass and stuff like that. They'll graze. But I'll go ahead and throw in a hay grass. And we'll start making kibble. And honestly, these are kind of annoying me, so I'm gonna start hauling them. So for now, I'm gonna take clear all, not stone blocks, chunks, stone chunks, preferred. So the chunks will go here first, so they'll be close to the woodcutter's table. I mean the stone cutter's table. Now, I'm planning on making this storage space. If we can ever get all this complete. Because for whatever reason, these leather are actually really unattractive. So you see, they're like -20 attractiveness. So we want to get them out of the way. Which we'll do eventually. How are we doing on stuff? So we don't have any metal or wood. Gosh gracious. Oh, that's lucky. Insect jelly. It's really good food that doesn't spoil. You want me to build graves for these fellows? They're not colonists. So our colonists don't mind that they don't have graves. And the problem with graves is that they stick around forever. Also, I believe that Nutty can come and eat them. He hasn't been, but he can. Man, it's amazing how long it's taken us to build these walls. Well, that's why I put it out of the way behind this mountain. They should never come over here. And eventually they'll degrade and disappear. Oh, we're actually getting some training done. All right. And we immediately use that wood to fuel the fire. The stove. Oh, wow. It's 1 fuel per meal? Does that mean 1 wood per meal? That's a lot. there any more trees? Well, at least we're not going to starve. It's something that I feel like I worry about in the cold biomes. Oh, look at that. More insect jelly. That's kind of crazy. That is really lucky. I think we're fine. All right. Falling insect jelly. Good. Why is it so hard to click on one zone? And why is the insect jelly in here? This isn't a stockpile. Are we feeding Carney insect jelly? I will build an electric stove as soon as I figure out this room. Because I want to move the beds and stuff and figure out like how I'm going to lay stuff out. Move this away. I think it's all right to use the wood for now. I mean, I could be wrong. But the components that I spend are more valuable. The ash face beaters. No, thank you. I have enough going on. I mean, I could put the electric stove. So I want to put the electric stove like on this wall. But I could delete this and then put it there. Yeah, okay, all right. I think I'm convinced. So let's make sure we have enough resources to build it before I delete this one. So we need more steel. Can you name animals? I even in my own games, I've never figured out how to name animals. So needs, health, social. What's wrong, Trini? Disturbed sleep, awful barracks. Yeah, we've almost got these bedrooms up. Only settlers can name animals. Oh, I see. So, like when they bond with them, they call them Fluffy or whatever. Yeah, we're feeding her insect jelly. Don't feed her insect jelly. There we go. Chuni has named Alpaca 1 Closeness after being nuzzled. How cute. How adorable. Let's make sure she's an animal area. Nutty must be hard to train. Okay, we definitely don't want that running. This is like when I was a kid and my mom would say, you know, close that door. You're trying to cool down the neighborhood. I mean, that seems like I think we've got plenty of food. We're just not. Yeah. Okay. We're just not hauling it. So they grow and they mine before they haul. So, but I hate having haul first, because when they have haul first, they'll haul every single little piece instead of letting it build up. So, whatever. All right. Seeker, I want you. We got to get these houses, these rooms built. And I'll let you recruit. 10% chance, though. No, not consume. Why can't you? Why can't you? What? Why can't she haul? I don't. Why did you? Don't eat the rice. Ugh. I'm very confused as to why Chuni isn't hauling. Oh, this is a stockpile. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you, Seeker. I had meant to expend this as a growing zone. And I hit stockpile instead. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Chuni. Boy, that was annoying. I don't know if I would have figured that out. All right. Seeker. Seeker, seeker, seeker. All right, we'll get it tomorrow. Well, this will be a bedroom tomorrow. I wonder if wool is good. Probably wool is terrible for summer clothes, but can at least trade it. Oh, just giving her raw meat now. I guess that's fair. Oh, we're getting the wood. Oh, our first wood crop. Cheap peasant footwear made with rope. Interesting. Well, the Chuni, who it's named after, is Polish. I don't know if that has any in common. All right, let's move Seeker's Bed. Let's see, maybe. I mean, whatever. Okay. And looks like we might even get both bedrooms. Uh-oh. A cougar? Where is that? Okay. Chuni. Uh-oh. Our little, oh, that was quick. That is a real shame. So with a bonded animal's death, Chuni will be quite sad. So I think revenge is necessary. This may have been a bad idea. SQR is incapable of violence. Right. This could be bad. Okay. So we have a little bitey bite. And the cougar's not even that hurt. Huh. I don't think I can run. So I'm just gonna hope I can kill it. Luckily, this gun is good up close. All right, beautiful. So let's finish it off. Oh no, we lost a leg. Oh, Chuni, how will you wear your chunies without a foot? Okay, that just means it's easier to install a new one, right? It's easier to install a bionic leg. So we don't have a medical bed, but that's fine. I mean, other than Carney's. Ooh, things just went south quickly. No, don't sew. My God, what is wrong with you? Not injured. Oh, because the whole leg is gone. That's nice how it just closed up. Huh. Consuming rice. Okay. No, you don't get to move. You need to move your bed. All right. So hopefully this awful barracks, yeah, so after half a day it'll go away. I mean, I hope. Chuni, yeah, is a wooden leg better than, I guess better than not having anything. Question is, so Seeker can't do medical. I don't know if you could install your own peg leg. I guess we'll find out. I hope you can't. So I know that the medical stuff has a chance of like catastrophically failing. I hope that that cannot actually happen when you install a peg leg. But looks like we don't have any wood anyway. Oh, it's all up here. Okay. Who did we say is going to be our chef? All right, and what just happened? Minor break risk. Okay. Seeker. Move the bed. Yay, we have 2 bedrooms. Okay. Whew, that took forever. All right, good. Cooking, very good. Very, very good. So, actually, go ahead and haul some of this. Okay. Break risk. Now, theoretically, install peg leg. Let's make sure we get the right leg. So left leg, peg leg. No medical beds available. Okay. Now, hopefully she says not ready for surgery. So I don't think we can do it because Seeker cannot do surgery. And she's character. Yeah, she can't do medicine. So I think I'm going to take this off and wait until we get another colonist. That's kind of a shame. I mean, she's very unbalanced without a leg. Amputate right leg. Why would I amputate her right leg? I feel like that would make things worse. Ignore this so far. All right, let's go and add the 3rd bedroom, which will be hopefully when we recruit this person. Okay, and I said I'd make an electric stove. Production electric stove. We need more steel still. Okay. Oh yeah, and I can put that back on. No, that's connected. amputate right leg. Chop, I said right. Chop, I said leg. Chop. Oh, like the correct leg instead of right leg? I think I get you. You mean amputate the correct leg. Yeah, this is exactly how those kinds of mistakes happen. You go into the hospital and the doctor says, okay, now, you know, which leg? And the nurse is like, well, we got to make sure we do the right leg. And the doctor just takes it off. Right, so we can't cook anymore because we're out of wood. Or they just haven't fueled it. We have wood. Okay. Good, good, good. So in fact, this would be a good time to deconstruct. Butchering, okay. Okay, good. All right, and production, electric stove. We'll put these back to back. Electric stove, okay. Eventually we'll probably want 2 of these, but I guess we'll get to that when we get to it. But it's nice that the butcher table and the stove are right next to the freezer. We can pretend that that was well planned. An awful chess table. Deconstruct. Still worth 133 bucks. 80% entertainment. This one's 100. All right, well, whatever. Okay, so it looks like we ran out of slate. This llama's very curious. Alpaca, sorry. %11 chance, so we're gonna get her. Just a matter of time. Whew. All right, so we've got the stove, and we need to power it up. Okay. And simple. We have a freezer, but it doesn't work all the time. So I'm gonna say just 12 for now. What we'll do is we'll get a second air conditioner. Nice. Nice. We have our third person. It's by far the best social person. Okay, and good at handling, well, she likes it. Okay. That's good enough for now. All right. Now she needs a place to sleep. Structure. Do you think we can finish this bed? So I'll make a marble bed. And for now, it'll stay in here. And once that's finished, I'll put her in blocks. All right, so Carney, don't want you to dig, I want you to block. Great, more lightning. Terrible place we decided to live. Oh, one more. So I forgot to do this. We need to look at manage outfits. And I usually don't even mess with much of this stuff, but they get mad when their clothing is bad quality. So I like to say that you can dump it as soon as it hits 51. But otherwise, wear whatever you want. Now, we don't really want people to be wearing parkas and that kind of stuff, so we'll have to play a little bit with this, but we'll do that for now. Okay, all right. I appreciate your diligence, but you can go to bed. This is fantastic. We're up to 3 people. We nearly have rooms for them. We can start adding things like dressers to make them a little bit happier, because they are, yeah, I mean, everything's really ugly. Should probably build some art to make the environment better. Why? Oh, because she's asleep. So we can deal with some of those negative consequences. It's really important to keep people from breaking, because things just fall apart. Okay. Nice. So reinstall there. Okay, just about got it. And then ceiling, the roof. And that is it. 3 nice little building houses things. It's pretty hot in there, but we'll play with that a little bit. I have it set to 84, so we'll lower it if it doesn't reach. But yeah, this is fantastic. This is definitely doable. All right, I think I'm going to stop there for tonight, but I hope you all enjoyed it, and you know, leave me comments if you look at the other videos that I've streamed. If you want me to play a certain play a certain game, I am open to suggestions. All right, well, thanks for watching. See ya.